Hello everyone, we're outside today away from the rig and we're here at Chelsea Football Club, but we're actually not here for any football. We're here because Motion Simulations have invited us down to Veloce Esports headquarters to try out their new motion simulator. And this is actually the start of a new series which I'm calling World in Motion. And yeah, I know it's a cheesy title, but we're going to be going all over the country and in some cases around the world to try out some motion simulators. But that's enough for now. Let's get over to Veloce Esports and check this new motion simulator out. Bit cold though, isn't it? Shall I see if I can find something to wrap up a bit warm? I'll be back in a minute. Just got a hat and a scarf. Like, we're not here for the football anyway, so let's go to Veloce.
Mate, you sure you're not a Chelsea fan by any chance?
Mate, I don't even like football. Like, what is football? It's like 22 people just chasing a bag of air around. Mate, I'm a motorsport fan. I'm a sim racer. You can't like sim racing and football, mate. Come on.
I was just saying.
All right, let's go. All right. So here we are at Veloce Esports in Fulham, and I am here to meet this man here. This is Johnathan from Motion Simulations. And Johnathan, nice to meet you finally.
Hey Steve, good to see you.
Yeah,
how you doing?
yeah, very well, thanks. So this is Motion Simulations at Veloce. So tell us all about it. How did you end up here?
Yeah, so you're at Veloce headquarters in London. So yeah, our relationship with Veloce started about 3-4 years ago. Jack and Rupert, the founders of Veloce, were looking for the ultimate racing car simulator for driver training, found our TL3 simulator, so it approached us about that, ended up buying 2 units from us for that purpose. We have a great relationship with them. We're partnering with them for the showcase of our new 2022 TL3 and our LC series.
What a partner as well, Veloce. I mean, It doesn't get much bigger in sim racing and esports at the moment.
No, that's right. Yeah, fantastic. And very good team of people, so from that we can learn a lot and benchmark what we're doing in our R&D, so there's all sorts of opportunities we think going forward.
So what have you got set up here?
So we've got the TL3, our top of a range TL3 simulator here, new 2022 simulator, which we'll talk to you about in a moment, and then we've got the new LC series home use esports sim in the other space over there.
Cool, all right, nice one, Johnathan. Let's go and check this all out.
Let's go and have a look at the TL3.
Nice.
Through here.
Well, it's a little bit hot in here, so I'm just going to get rid of this Chelsea stuff. Don't really need that one. Anyway, so here we are. This is the TL3.
This is our benchmark, sort of halo product, the TL3. This is the 2022. 450 new parts compared to the previous version.
Okay. So how did it all come to be? Like, how did you get to this point? Because this thing is absolutely insane.
13 years ago, started the business. 5 years of straight R&D. Original plan was to develop a low-cost simulator. Then we decided that we were going to fully immerse ourselves in the technology. So we spent 5 years of R&D developing our own really super advanced rig called the TL8. We developed that with input from a World Championship Formula 1 team. And as part of that development, we developed the world's first variable driving position cockpit and the world's first portable 200-degree wraparound screen. And then we basically realized that it was going to take too long to launch that product. So we then developed the TL series as you see it here. And so it still has the world's first variable driving position cockpit, 200-degree wraparound screen, but 2022 has a number of new features on it.
This is, of course, motion as well, and I'm, like I say, not massively well versed with motion, so this is going to be a completely new experience for me with this, like the 200-degree wraparound screen.
Yeah.
What should I be expecting from the motion here? What sort of things are you trying to simulate with the motion?
What we've done is we've tuned the motion in line with the visuals. The visuals are a major part of it, and what you'll find is as you move, you're matching the visual element. This has 3 axes of motion. It's actually a D-box system on here that we've been using for years. So it's pitch, roll and heave. It's tying everything in together is quite critical. What we've noticed with a number of companies is they tend to put the actuators a long way from one another. And by doing that, you need bigger actuators and then you have these great big movements.
Yeah, yeah. What is So I see a lot of that. I see a lot of this sort of like simulators going like that, and they're massive on Reddit and stuff, where you see like these guys, oh look at this one's attached to some sort of robot arm and stuff. It's like it looks cool, but I don't know. To me it looks like that's a little bit over the top.
Yeah, we think the majority of people that do that sort of actuation, that sort of movement, really don't know what they're doing, quite frankly. The key with motion is that you do small things, but you do it well. You can't replicate sustained G. We've researched that. You can do certain things, but you can't do much sustained G. So you do small things well with the visuals is a key element of it.
How much does this sort of thing cost?
This unit here is just below £50,000. Wow. That's excluding tax and shipping, because most of our business is international, so everything we talk about is excluding tax. But we're going to have different ones at different price points, from the LC series right the way through to the TL. So maybe a few £1,000s to £5,000 increments. So somebody that doesn't want all the features, all of the details, they can have that at a stronger price as well.
So I think it's fair to say then this is for the person that's going to put this next to their Ferrari in the garage, or maybe a team, or someone who's looking for a no compromise immersion experience. Commercial use as well, maybe, or
totally commercial use.
Okay,
majority of this is commercial use. It's designed for that. It's extremely robust. Usage of this is race drivers and race teams, and frankly its price point is very reasonable for that purpose, and commercial operations as well, whether it's a sim room or to generate revenue from it, it's used for that as well.
Okay, cool. So I've got a bit of a way to go before I'm earning enough YouTube ad revenue to afford one of these, but that's why I'm here today, is to come and try this out. Hey guys, just doing the edit here and just wanted to quickly talk about a couple of things. Just watching it back and just want to address a couple of things off the bat. The first is that Motion Simulations invited us down for the day, and it was completely at our own expense. So we paid for the cameraman, we paid for all of our travel and everything like that. So they haven't paid us to do anything here. These are all of my own opinions. I appreciated this when I'm watching this video back. I get quite excited at times, but genuinely it's because the experience was really good. The second thing is as well that this is only my fourth or fifth video for RaceDepartment, so I'm still learning, and really appreciate the feedback. So if you've got any pointers of how I can improve these videos, that'd be really gratefully appreciated. Again, it's still quite a new process for me, and there's things which I'm, again, watching it back and I'm thinking, oh, I could have really added that in. Final thoughts, for example, would be something that I'd add to this. But again, I think it's pretty clear how I feel about this product in the video. So the last thing is that this is a series of videos about motion simulation, and I'm going to be testing loads of different simulators out over the next few months, and I'll do an evaluation at the end and compare all of the different rigs at once. I haven't got a specific scoring system worked out yet, because honestly this is the first one I've really had a chance to try properly. So once I've got a bit of a better idea of all of these different motion rigs, I'll put together a video at the end explaining all of the different nuances between the ones that we tried. But anyway, that's it for now. Back to the video. All right, so I think it's about time to do some driving. I'm going to have a little go now. So this is currently in the Formula seating position.
That's right, yeah.
And we've got a iRacing GT4 here. So I'm going to press the pedal and then I'm going to move this up. Oh my God, that's really easy.
That's it. There you go.
Okay, that is actually really easy. And that's now in GT position. So
yeah,
I'm going to take these out
that's
and
good.
slide myself in. Oh my God, this isn't very elegant at all. And the wheel is really low. And it's just these, is it?
Yep. There you go.
Oh, okay, wow. This is actually very easy to use. Wow, okay.
We're going to night time there, I'm not sure.
This is quite incredible, actually. Like, this is what, projectors on here? Is
yeah,
it,
three projectors with all the pixels stitched together.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. So thank you, projectors up there. That's quite impressive. Okay, cool.
So something that Johnathan mentioned in his introduction was the G-harness, and what they do, rather than try and simulate loads of forward motion under braking, they actually just tighten the harness around your body, and that simulates some braking pressure, and honestly it's amazing, and you can hear my thoughts here.
Oh my God, that's good. Okay, I'm a little bit lost for words at the moment, which is unlike me. But I'm just trying to get a bit of a feel for it and get a bit of a feel for the car as well, because this isn't a sim and a combo that I drive very often, but it honestly just feels really natural. Oh my god, this is really good. Okay, I'd normally start feeling sick with motion around this point, but none of that at all. And I'm guessing it's probably something to do with how well this has been executed, because it just feels so natural. Oh my god. I said to my friend and colleague Dan at Sim Racing GP a couple of months ago, don't try stuff you can't afford, because you'll compare everything that you own to that experience. And I had that with direct drive wheels for the first time when I tried the Fanatec DD wheel and went back to my Fanatec CSL Elite, and I was comparing it to that ever since, and I know I'm going to want something like this at home. Probably go flat round there, but
Yeah, you're doing very well as a first go, given you've not spun off at all. That's quite surprising, that.
not saying much at the moment, because I'm really just trying to take this all in, and I know that I'm going to want to just spend hours on this, and I really don't have hours to sit here and try this, so I'm really just trying to enjoy it. And oh, this is amazing, honestly. Oh, okay, interesting. Not sure what happened then, but it was something happened where I got a bit of motion sickness, and it was when I was coming off the curb. Not sure, I can't quite remember exactly what happened, but maybe a bit more motion than I'm used to. But like I say, I'm normally feeling really sick at this point, but this is amazing.
Maybe put a stop to it there, Steve, and let's try another car.
Johnathan, if you can hear me, you're going to have to drag me off of this at some point, because I can't see myself voluntarily giving this up.
Okay.
Let's go flat. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh!
Close your eyes.
Wow.
Right, Steve, should we try another car?
Yeah, I think we should do that. This is amazing. Honestly. This is really good. What should we do next?
Well, if you want to jump out, we'll have a choice of car and we'll set it up for that. Oh, watch your head.
That's got to go in, hasn't it? Yeah, that's amazing.
You like that? Good.
Yeah, that's really good actually. I've tried a lot of motion rigs, but only for sort of 10-15 minutes at a time, and I'm obviously worried that we're sort of a bit pressed for time here, and I'm only going to get a short amount of time with this, but I can already tell that this is this feels different to everything that I've tried before.
Is it?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. It's again, there was one moment where I don't know, maybe hit a curb too aggressively, or was coming off the curb a bit aggressively, and I got a bit of a wobble, and that was when I started. I was like, okay, a little bit of sickness, but that was way further into the experience that I'd normally have. I'd start feeling sick instantly, but that was a very minor part of it. So yeah, amazing.
Yeah, because we've been doing some filming and setup. This thing's been running for a few hours now, and normally we'd have air conditioning in the room, so you've got a fair bit of heat in there. As you said, you are quite susceptible to simulation motion sickness, so it sounds like you've done pretty well actually. What do you think of the connection of the steering, pedals, visuals and the G harness?
Pretty rubbish.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's the thing that really took me by surprise was when I put the pressure on the brake, and I was like, I went forward, but it wasn't like an exaggerated amount of movement.
Yeah.
And then you're obviously strapped in and everything, and it felt natural. And that's, I think, the only in motion, that's what you're striving for, I guess. Is that?
Yeah, as I say, it's trying to do the small details right,
Yeah.
and not to assist our competition here, but never do things that are wrong. Never do it, because it will wipe out the experience. So we're talking about big pitch and roll.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, really. You know.
Damn it, Jonathan! I want one.
Good.
Can't afford one.
Excellent. Well, as I say, the principle of this is that a lot of the tech from this, including the motion and other aspects, and we'll get triple screen set up perfectly on the LC, is you can have a basically more compact version of this with the LC series.
Okay, so we've just tried the GT driving position, and now we're going to try the Formula seating position, and I'm really excited about it. It's been a while since I've been excited to jump into a rig, because I do so much racing.
Yeah.
Kind of all gets a bit samey, but this was really good, so I'm really excited about trying this. So should we try the Formula position?
Yeah, so I'll just set that for you. So once again, we'll push here. We'll go into that seat position there, and then you're ready to jump in.
Good. All right, well, I'm going in. Wish me luck, guys.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we've got. Okay, so we've got the F3 car at Zolder this time. No, Zolder's not the most popular track, but I love it. That pit lane entry or exit even is a nightmare, but actually, with this 200-degree panoramic screen, you get a better view of that exit than you would do with just a normal screen. And then there is that braking pressure again. It's so intense. Okay. Car feels good. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, those curves are a little bit intense, so to be avoided. Take a bit of curve at low speeds, that's more manageable. Brilliant. I think that's a good point to end it. Again, watch my head. That was really good. I don't know if you picked it up on when I was driving around, but I can see why teams are using these motion rigs, because yeah, it's not just about saving time around the track, but it's actually the physical effort that you're going through to go lap after lap. This is intense stuff, and yeah, again, really enjoyed it. Really good stuff. Struggling with what to do at this point, because I like to say, I'm a little bit lost for words with how good it was. I actually want to have another go.
Great. So we'll try another software title maybe.
Yeah,
get you on
ACC.
track with some other cars.
ACC?
Yeah. We'll look at that. So
Cool.
we'll get you running.
One of the things that I was really interested to see, because as I was driving around there, you get really, like, the immersion level is just insane, and I was looking to my left and right, hoping to see other cars, but obviously I was on the track on my own. So yeah, if we could try something with other cars, that'd be great.
Yeah, great.
Nice one. Okay, so we've got ACC Imola GT3s. Absolutely love this track. Also big fan of GT3s. Really sexy cars, easy to drive. Can't go wrong. So we've got cars on the track this time, so I can literally look to the left and right and see the cars coming past, and the immersion level is already off the scale. So yeah, this is impressive stuff. And we've got an AMG whizzing past my right hand side. This is awesome. It's getting up the inside. Oh, didn't see that Bentley there. Bentley coming on my left hand side here. I can literally look to my left hand side. That is an amazing experience. So ACC is arguably the best looking sim out there, and the immersion levels are just off the scale, and I'm trying to take it all in because my time is almost up. People are coming in asking for the room that we're in, and quite simply we're running out of time, so I'm just trying to take it all in at this point and enjoy it, because it's going to be a long time before I get to try anything this good again. I don't know what that Bentley's got in it, but it's like rocket fuel or something. leaves me for dead down the straight. Mate,
You all right with that?
it's really good.
Good.
I mean, ACC is a great sim, and it looks fantastic. It's the the Unreal Engine, everything. The graphics look amazing in that sim.
Yeah.
Honestly, amazing. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you
really
very
enjoyed
much.
That. It's an incredible experience, and
Great.
yeah, don't try things you can't afford, basically, because now I'm just going to want this. But that's a good point actually to talk about another product that you've got, right? Which
Yes.
is your static rig. So
LC series.
should we go and have a little look at that?
Yeah, that's called the LC series rig, and yeah, well, let's go and take a
Cool.
quick look at that as well.
All right.
Right. Okay, Steve. So
Yeah.
here's the new LC series.
Awesome. Looks good. So
Thank you.
What is it? Tell us all about it.
So basically, we developed this product. We have the TL3 simulator, which was 5 years of straight research and development doing that. And this product incorporates a lot of the technologies from the TL, but a much lower price in the market. This starts at just below £1,000. And basically, the main features on this is the overall ergonomics. So it accommodates people from below 5 foot to 6'10"
Handy
in
for
height. Yeah, for us talking about 6'5", yeah, it helps for us guys. It incorporates the world's first variable driving position cockpit. We developed that technology. That's come straight across from the TL3 into this unit, and it includes systems like rigid lock, which means you have micro quick adjustment on the steering, etc. So all of that's built in. Also, our pedal assembly is very solid construction and very quick to move. So
Nice.
It's really about having features that work as a very strong, solid construction, but allows a lot of flexibility in its use.
Very
to the
nice. And
customer.
you mentioned that this is sort of designed for home use and esports. So are you're talking about esports drivers, or are you thinking about like on-site in commercial environments as well?
Yeah, full all areas really.
Okay.
So esports drivers, this is certainly to a commercial standard in its rigidity and its flexibility, and home use. So I think for people that really want a product, we say this is 4 simulators in one, because it has a saloon car, sports, GT and formula driving position. So if you really want maximum immersion with something that can change position very quickly, then that's what we've developed here. And from the market research we've done, we've found that the extruded aluminium products, they can take several hours to assemble. It can take 10 to 20 minutes to adjust something. And as you say, if you've got friends over or if you're running a commercial operation, that doesn't really work. You need quick and solid adjustability, which is the main focus of the TL3 and this product.
Yeah, cool, amazing. So let's have a look at some of the features in a bit more depth then.
Yeah.
So the multiple seating positions?
Yeah, so basically in order to change driving position on our rig, we pull out this locking section here and go right up to saloon car driving position as quickly as that.
So like road car, sort of
Rally car,
drifting,
road car,
yeah.
rally car, that sort of option there.
Cool.
Then you pull it out again, it locks in that sports car position, Porsche GT4, something like that. And then this is full GT car position as
Nice.
quickly as that. And then we have formula position there.
Very nice.
So a quick, simple system developed with the TL3 for full commercial use. Other features of the product include a steering system that, this is the Pro Rigid Lock as we call it, so the whole frame is very solid, but we have a couple of buttons here and you can adjust the height of the steering up and down as you can see there. But with our ergonomic development work, what that also does is adjust the distance of the steering wheel to the driver according to their height. So it covers all of those features in one go. We have the GT seat here, which we'll look at in a moment, and also the pedal box. As you can see, very solid mount. straight from the TL3. When you move backwards and forwards like that, into place in just a few seconds. So I think that's quite a key feature. And another feature of the product is the keyboard tray under here. So
Oh, that's neat.
a lot of people.
It's that keyboard. Everyone's got this bloody keyboard. What is it about sim racers in this keyboard? I swear to God.
Why don't you like it?
It needs a number pad for a start.
Oh, right.
But very nice touch. Good.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah,
Keyboard trays are always a bit of a nightmare. Very nice touch.
Yeah. So that's for ease of access to if you're running a PC setup and you want to have control of the keyboard, or if you're running an Xbox or something else, you could have your game controller under there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Looks cool. So,
Right.
can I have a go?
Yes, you can.
Good.
So you just, as soon as you've released and you start moving, let go of the pin. That's it, and then it clicks in.
That's really easy.
Click is locked.
That's good. Yeah, that is really good.
So Steve, just looking at your seating position there, your legs are a little bit too bent for what you have there. So the pedals should really go 1 inch further forward, I'd suggest for you.
Yeah, cool. Why is that?
Optimum use of the muscles in your legs, really. It's a more natural position. You're not too crunched up. You might be used to that in some sort of cars where it's not perfect, but for optimum driving position, yeah, definitely see.
Cool, let's give it a go.
Move the pedals a little bit further forward.
Okay, so
it might feel a bit odd for you, but now you're pushing your leg without bending your foot. So you use your leg as like a piston, if you like.
Okay, cool. I'm up
Probably going to feel strange, but
yeah, no, it's cool. I like to sort of sit quite close and crunched up a lot of the time. So, but that's probably why I'm really slow. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Though.
Yeah, that's
cool.
good.
All right, now ready to go. So let's do some driving. A combination. I'm not going to say that I'm particularly familiar with, but we'll give it a go. But already, actually, Johnathan, this seating position feels a lot more natural.
Good.
And this is not how I would normally set up a rig. So that just shows maybe a little bit of knowledge. Goes a long way, as I absolutely make a mess of that. And is obviously this bit, I'm guessing, is custom made for this?
Yeah, we design and manufacture all of the different aspects. So that's the Pro setup, which includes a rev counter and a gear display. And also there's an option in there where we have what we call Airwave, which blows cool air on you.
Oh, right. Nice.
That's set up for the TL3 as an option on the LC series.
Oh man, I need to give iRacing more time because this is actually really good. Whoa! There we go. That's about as good as I get, unfortunately. Cool.
The track temperature's fallen. It's now 95 Fahrenheit.
Alright, so we've just put iRacing into the F3 car at Oulton Park again, and I'm not a huge Formula car driver, I'm more into sort of GT stuff, so this is going to be a nice test to really see how I get on with the immersion of the Formula seating position, and as demonstrated earlier, it's pretty easy to do, so I'm going to try it now. The SimuCube's having a bit of a meltdown by the sounds of things, but we'll give it a go. So, Formula seating position, obviously the seat's going to want to go back, so we're just going to put it into its furthest position here, like that, and away you go. That's your Formula seating position. It's pretty good. I'm very impressed with how easy and quick that is to get into place. Let's do some driving.
So you have the flexibility to adjust the height of the screen as well. The TV stand has vertical adjustment to get the correct position for that.
Inline speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
It's a bit
How
loud.
fast, mate? Instantly understand why people like the Formula seating position rigs now. I've always just set mine up for comfort, rather than sort of for the car, and I can see instantly that the immersion is way greater in this position.
It's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's something that we felt, you know, when we developed the TL3 several years ago, we felt having the right seating position was a key part of, you know, feeling like you're in the car.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It all feels really nice and sturdy, and I think sometimes you sort of give up quite a lot for adjustability in terms of rigidity and stuff, but I'm not getting that on this, which is really good. And I can't stress enough the amount of, and I have to keep two hands on the wheel here because the amount of force this Simucube is kicking out, it's way higher than I would have it at home, but the rig is dealing with it, and that's the most important thing. If you're the type of driver that likes these high strength force feedback vibes, then you can see there's basically no movement in the rig. So good job, Johnathan. It's good.
Thanks. One of the reasons we go quite high on the torque on the steering is because in a real race car you're bracing yourself with the steering wheel against sustained G. So we think by increasing the force over what would be a direct one-to-one, it replicates you holding onto the steering wheel like you are going around a corner, you see.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
may seem a bit strange, but we think that kind of is more accurate in that regard.
Yeah, absolutely, I understand that. And I think that's, it's always that thing of, are you going for lap time and performance over immersion? And I think,
yeah.
you know, I've seen esports pros rock up to events and want to turn the force feedback off entirely.
Yes.
So, yeah, maybe quicker that way, but certainly on an immersion factor, I feel like I'm going to
Your last lap time was 126.2.
He's a bit loud.
He's a bit off-putting, isn't he? But yeah, no, very cool. Love it.
Good.
Nice.
There's another thing, Steve, I want to tell you about, which I haven't talked to anyone about yet. We're just about to announce.
Is this an exclusive?
I think it's an exclusive.
We've got an exclusive,
Yeah,
guys. Amazing.
For Chelsea supporter. It's the ability for the GT seat. So we really wanted this to be something that could be used in your home. Let's say you've got a guy with or lady, one-bedroom apartment, limited for space. So we have special rollers that go on this to easily move it out the way. But the seat itself has a dual purpose. We've designed it with these knobs here. So you undo these knobs, you turn them, the whole seat lifts out very quickly and can be put onto an office chair base.
Oh, cool.
So it can be used as an office chair as well.
I love that.
At the correct angle with accessory controls as well. So we have a number of accessories that bolt into here. They'll be available to bolt into the seat as well. So it has a dual purpose. It's an office chair for space.
Honestly,
and it
that's an amazing idea. That's actually an amazing idea. Love it. How easy is it to get from that position to office chair?
We're doing it now.
Yeah.
I would say, looking at what we're doing, undo those 20 seconds.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All over that. Very nice. Cool. So, Johnathan, thank you
Blimey.
so much
Jesus,
for today.
shorts and everything.
What's wrong with that?
It's all right. Yeah, legs are good.
I'm not really that much of a Chelsea fan anyway, so yeah, it's all good.
Great, yeah.
But that's it really for today. That's video done, day done, and thank you so much, Johnathan, for having us down.
No problem at all.
This has really blown my mind. I'm I've said to you before, not a huge driver of motion sims because I don't have one, but where I have, I've never really wanted to get back onto it. But this has been a completely different experience. So.
Good.
This is really cool. Really love that. And obviously we've got the LC in there, which is really promising. I'm guessing this is the first time that a lot of you guys would have seen this product. But yeah, really interesting stuff, mate. I'm really interested to see how this develops. You mentioned earlier about the LC and the increments between TL. So it's going to be interesting to see how it will develop.
Yeah. Yeah, what we've done, we've taken a lot of the tech, as we mentioned, off the TL3, put it into the LC at a low cost, into the marketplace so people can choose what products they want at what spec and basically what level of immersion they get from that. So the LC will have incremental upgrades on it that will in effect be like a mini TL product, much more compact, but will have a lot of those features that you've seen with the TL today.
Yeah, I love the adjustability of it. I love the seating positions in seconds. That's a massive win in my book. But guys, that is it for today. And yeah, if you could like and subscribe to Race Department, that would be absolutely brilliant. And we'll catch you in the next edition of this World in Motion. I don't know if I'll be donning the Chelsea kit next time round, but I don't know, if you like the video, I might don it for the next one. But thanks so much, guys, and thank you Veloce for hosting us today, and thank you so much, Johnathan, for having us down.
Good man. Thanks
Cheers.
a lot.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank you.